Hi, good evening. It's Fidelma Green, Conscious Business Mentor. I'm here in Dublin, in Ireland, and I'm just going live here on Facebook to talk about feminine leadership and what it means for you as an entrepreneur. If you join me, leave your name or make a comment below so I can see and we can interact. And if you're new to Facebook Live, there's a little comment button on the bottom where you can just enter in your name, and it's saying my connection is weak, so let me know if you can hear me, and if I have to restart it again I will. So it's about feminine leadership, and it's a topic that is close to my heart. And what is feminine leadership? It's about women really tapping into their feminine power and bringing that to their business and to the world. And for me, it's coming from a place of really being authentic and being yourself and showing up fully and really engaging. And for me, I suppose I'm just collaborating, and I'm talking in a lot of communication with women now, entrepreneurs around the world, and it's just amazing the amount of support. I'm not seeing any names coming up, so I know people are joining. I'd be delighted if you just let me know where you're calling in from, so we can interact as we have the conversation. So it's just great to see so many women supporting each other. And feminine leadership for me is really about leading from the heart and leading from within, and not forcing things to happen, but working from a place of trust and really allowing yourself to shine. And I think the more women that step into their feminine power is going to make a real difference in the world. And I suppose I was holding back. I'll put my hand up and say that I've been working on this for a while, and I've been talking about it, I've been blogging about it. But to actually get on and do a live Facebook about it is pushing me a bit out of my comfort zone. I've been a leader in business for a while, and quite a number of years. And as an entrepreneur now, it's about really supporting other women. My work is all about supporting women to really embody their leadership and really step into their true selves. And it's really for any woman that's watching this, is to believe that what is in your heart and what you want to do in your business is possible. And for me, I had to kind of get out of my own way, because I was standing in my own way. And that's what happens. Sometimes we can't see what's holding us back. And so with the help of other colleagues and with other mentors, I have actually found out, how to get out of my own way and actually break through and get out there and do what I love, which is leading change. So if you have a project, if you're going round in circles and you don't know what you're doing, or you can't see a way forward, there is always a way forward. But it's asking for help and being open to receiving help. Sometimes we unconsciously get in our own way, and it's a common thing that we can't see our own blind spots. So it's always helpful to work with somebody else. Hi Max, thanks for joining. We're talking about feminine leadership, and it is very appropriate for men as well. And I know you're involved with Conscious Dublin seminars, so I know you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. It's really being authentic and showing up as your true self. And it takes courage. It's taken me a lot of courage to actually come on here on Facebook Live. I've done a number of them over the last while, but to actually talk about conscious leadership and about feminine leadership. For me, I've been tossing around with the word between feminine leadership and conscious leadership. I believe it's all the same thing, because you're consciously aware that you're leading from within and that you're showing up the best you can be, so that you can influence the people around you to show up and encourage them to bring out the best in them. Because for me, feminine leadership is around really supporting people to grow, and giving them the space. For me, I had to let go of my old ways of thinking about who I was and what I was doing as a leader. And it can be a bit of a painful process over a while, but it doesn't have to be painful. But if you get the right support. But letting go of our old habits and our old way of thinking, it can be challenging. So I'd love to hear your comments, Max, if you have any comments to make about feminine leadership and what you see it as. And I'm not sure who the other viewer is, but if you'd like to enter your name, I'm not seeing who else has joined. So this Facebook Live is a real opportunity to tease out these topics and actually make a difference. And that is what all about my work is, about making a difference. And it means just really showing up and being, letting people know what it is you do, and sharing your information and letting other people have the opportunity to understand about personal growth and transformation and making a difference. The whole paradigm is changing out there. The old way of leadership was command and control. That it doesn't work, and we're seeing that all around the world. The world is calling out for a new way of leadership, and I suppose I just see myself as stepping into it in a way. I'm being led how to do it. I'm not forcing this to happen. I'm being led into this new way of leadership. It's been a journey I've been on quite a number of years, and wherever you're at in your journey, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. So it's a real trust process that you have to go through when you're stepping into this. So I like the old way of planning, and I used to be a project manager, and I'd have my project plan, and I'd plan everything, and I'd deliver a project. I've had to let go of that way of planning, and I'm totally trusting where I'm being led, what I'm being led to create, the services that I'm being led, and who I'm being led to work with. So if you're feeling stuck as an entrepreneur or as a leader in your business, it's about really trusting that you will be shown and that there is a way forward, and that and sometimes you need to surrender. And what I mean by surrender is it's letting go of having to know. It's working with the unknown and really surrendering to a higher process. And what I mean by a higher process is there's a higher plan, and your higher self is going to actually guide you through that process. And some of these words may be new to some of you, and that's okay. They were new to me a while ago, a few years ago, but I've become so comfortable talking about this now that it's time. I've been writing about this for a long time, and I need to share it more. What's going on in my mind, and what's actually coming through to me. So I just see the more of us that stand into our true power, the bigger impact it's going to have on the world. And I know that I'm connecting with people in the US, with women in the US, in the UK, and here in Ireland, in Dublin. I'm talking at a workshop with the Women's Inspire Network in October. And it's a great group as well, women supporting women. So it really is, there's a different paradigm happening. It's coming from a place of love. It's not coming from a place of fear. And it's coming from a place of possibility, what we can create, what we can co-create together. I'm not seeing the names coming up. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my link is weak. But anyway, I know there's people joining and coming in, and I appreciate you participating even by coming in onto the Facebook Live. So I just think there's wonderful things going to happen, and I'm excited about the possibilities here in Ireland, and connecting with other like-minded souls around the world. The world has become so small. There's no limitations now that we would have had before. And I'm talking about standing into your own personal power here. There are other things happening in the world, and they will keep happening. But my focus is on leading positive change, making a difference, and helping other people who want to make a difference. So I believe that once we start collaborating with like-minded souls, that we will make this difference. I just came in on to do a live on that. It's just a pity that I'm not seeing if there are any comments coming up. Leave your comments or any questions you have, and I'll post on the live afterwards. I might actually try and move now. Just because I'm doing this on my mobile, I can move in my house and I might get a better signal to see can I get any of these comments coming up. I love Facebook Live. You can just be yourself. So I'm just moving my location to see can I get a better signal up here to see am I going to pick up any comments or anything coming in on the live. No, it's not. That's fine. Okay. Zanita, hi. Lovely. Thank you for joining. I'm talking about feminine leadership and what it means as an entrepreneur. It's opening up the doorways for the possibilities. That's how I see it. Because women are standing in their power. Women are connecting all over the world. They're letting go. They're opening up all possibilities. And I'm just going to be standing more in my power to help other women to do this. Max is saying, great Fidelma, I didn't even know it was possible to do such a thing on Facebook. Let's see if we can have you visit us at, yes, that's the Conscious Entrepreneurs. Is that what it is? At CLD, yeah, Conscious Live in Dublin. I know. Wait to see. No, it's come back again. Zanita saying hi, great to see you again. Yeah, lovely. Thank you, Zanita, for joining. Yeah, I've been encouraged by a group of women that I'm involved with to actually get out there and to use my gifts and skills. I've been encouraged by loads of women along the way. There's too many of them to start naming out all the lists and all the names that have helped me get this far. But it's about really diving in, exactly. It's about just diving in, taking the leap. I dreamt the other night I took a big leap and that there was a rope there beside me once I'd taken the leap. So I think that's just preempting what's happening here now. That as I leap forward, I'm here to support other women who want to leap and conscious men as well who really want to take this leap, because I think it's together we're going to create the change. It's men and women working in balance and in harmony. It's not one versus the other, because within each of us there is feminine and masculine, and sometimes it can get out of balance. For me, I was very much in my masculine when I was in corporate. When I came out, I swung into my feminine when I became a mom, and it's just taken me some time to get my balance. And now my balance is pretty good and I'm ready to rock. And I'm ready to get out there and do some more good work. I'm excited. So if I have a group for conscious women entrepreneurs, it's a Facebook group, a private group. And if you're looking to expand, if you're looking to grow as a conscious entrepreneur and to make a difference out there from your own personal experience, come join the group. Because we're going to have adventures, we're going to do some good stuff in there. It's Conscious Women Entrepreneurs. And I'll put the link in here under this live after I finish. And if you really want to step up in your business and create this change, I'd love to have you in the group. And let's get this going. And there's women from around the world in it as well. It's not just Irish. So you have an opportunity to network with women in other countries. And this is what it's all about. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Let's connect. Let's collaborate. Let's communicate. And let's make this happen. And some people may be watching this and they're probably saying, what the hell is Fidelma talking about? You know what? If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. Because I know there are people out there who do know what I'm talking about. It's about the new paradigm, the new leadership that we're working with today. And the more of us that stand into our true power and really allow ourselves to shine, we will see change happening a lot faster. And I'm just being guided to do this, so I'm just going for it all in. So it's been great being here live. And Max, if you're doing a live again, I'll join in to support you. And Zanita, if I see you live, I will join in too. It's all about supporting each other and sharing our message, sharing the positivity, sharing about the possibilities, and really getting out there and just sharing our message. And sharing our own experiences. I've had to go through my own personal growth to get this far, and there have been different stages. and there'll always be different stages. It doesn't finish just because we're never done. There's always another new level. And it's about personal freedom for me, and it's about possibility and abundance in my life. And abundance, not just financially, abundance about how you feel about yourself from the inside out. When I was in my day job, I didn't have time to think about the insides, because I was always in my head and I was working my programs and working the projects. And now I've had to go inside, and that's why it's about this feminine leadership, is tapping into your feminine power. So it's a mix of the masculine and the feminine. So I don't have all the answers though. I only can share my own experience. And I suppose any of you that have worked with me or have met me, I guess I've been gifted with an energy and a passion for possibility, for creating change and leading change. And I think God is just, Spirit is asking me to get out there and do it. So here I am. This is the beginning of it, and I'm excited and looking forward to the opportunity to connecting with you, or to connect you with some of my colleagues, some amazing women doing things out here in Dublin and the UK that I'm connecting with. So I'm going to wrap up now. Please feel free to message me if you want to join the group, or just come along and request to join the group. It's Conscious Women Entrepreneurs Network. It's on Facebook. It's a private group. And I look forward to catching up on the next Facebook Live. So have a brilliant evening. This is Fidelma Green, Conscious Business Mentor, and I'm doing a Facebook stream here on feminine leadership. And if you've missed the start of it, you can go back and listen to the replay. So have a great evening. Bye. Bye-bye.